And Joel Rubin, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State under the Obama administration. Good morning to all. Diplomatically, what's the impact?
Yeah, Chris, this attack was horrific. And to your point, our allies are very concerned. But they're also seeing a courageous president in Joe Biden, and one who is trying to turn the page on 2 decades of American military posture in the region, in the Middle East, in Central Asia. And this is hard, and it's very difficult transition. But as was said, the populations, the American people, the British people want us all to be out of these conflicts. And so this is part of the diplomatic process. I think that the White House is saying very clearly that we are not ending all involvement with Afghanistan. We're ending our military involvement with Afghanistan. We're going to try to work with our allies to keep the pressure on, keep it on the Taliban, keep supporting our allies in Afghanistan and the Americans who want to come out and others. And this is the transition process that was always delayed and not pushed by other American presidents. This is a very courageous decision, and it's clearly very difficult in this transition process.
What can you tell us about the utter complexity of what they're facing just bureaucratically in these final days?
It's an incredibly intense moment for the State Department. I served during periods of war at State, and it's all hands on deck, all the different bureaus. So there is going to be a core center in the operations node of the State Department, managing the traffic of incoming requests, for example, and finding the people in the field in Afghanistan, getting them processed properly, getting them through the system, through to the DOD to come here, and then handing them off to domestic agencies, engaging with the intelligence community to keep our people safe, constant briefings to the secretary, to call our allies, to tell them what we need, tell them what we want to do. This really is American diplomacy turbocharged right now. Secretary Blinken's a very clear-headed leader. He is very applied, and the team is working nonstop around him, trying to get all the Americans out, identifying them, and then pulling them through and keeping in touch ongoing. That's really a whole of agency effort.
Yeah, and understanding that, painfully aware that lives are at stake here. Thank you so much, Joel Rubin, for your insights. Yamiche Alcindor.